I was talking with a friend last night, and she was telling me about how she works in the healthcare industry, and she's a nurse, and she works with a lot of different patients who are long-term sort of patients, so she sees them a lot, and they're stuck in the hospital essentially. And she also works at a boba shop, and it's crazy because whenever she hears one of her coworkers complain about something, 20-year-olds complaining about first world problems essentially, and it's just because she has this perspective, she's constantly seeing people who have these health challenges that no one can ever even imagine, and just being stuck in the hospital for years and years and sometimes decades. And these people are complaining about, someone said something to them, or they had a bad day or something like that, and how it's like, if you have that perspective, it really makes you think and be grateful for a lot of things. And so I work at a company where we have 4 different buildings, and the 2 buildings that I work in that I go back and forth in between are the furthest apart. And it's so far that it takes me a scooter, so I use my scooter to scoot between buildings 1 and 4, and it takes me at least 5 minutes with the scooter. So without the scooter, it would take even longer. And people always tell me when they have to get up to go something like, oh, there's a meeting that's in another building, oh, it's so far, there's so much walking, I'm so lazy, it sucks. And in my head, I'm thinking that, man, every time I walk, I think about, what if I didn't have legs, right? Every step that I take, it's like I have legs that work, I have legs that are strong, and I have no problem walking, and I'm so grateful that every step is like a gift, right? And it's a mindset, it's a perspective, because I think about that. I could be in a wheelchair, or maybe my legs don't work, or I could be stuck in a hospital bed, but instead I get to walk from second floor to first floor and back. I get to walk from buildings to buildings and arrive there on my own power, right? And I think that's an amazing thing to think that way. Is you might be too lazy to get up to go to another place or drive somewhere or see someone, but you have a healthy body, a functioning body, and hopefully, whether or not you have health challenges, there's always someone else with more challenges than you. And that's not to downplay the severity of what you have or whatever challenges that you're facing, because we all face different challenges, but it's something to consider to always start your day with a little bit of gratitude, to refresh your perspective and say that I have a body that works. I have strong legs that allow me to walk from here to there. So yeah, it's hot outside. Yeah, it's a far walk. And yeah, it's time consuming and tiring and you have to exert energy, but you still have legs. And so I think that's something you should be grateful for, and we should all be. And so every step is a gift. And so that is my thought for the day.